Hi, I'm Scott Downey, Associate Director of the Center for Food and Agricultural Business at Purdue University. I'm here to talk with you today about our upcoming National Conference for Agribusiness, where we take some of the data and research that we've been doing here at the university and turn that into insights for agribusinesses. Our focus this fall will be in two areas. We want to talk a little bit about farmer sentiment and some research we've been doing in that area. And we want to talk about multi-generational farms and how we might work with them a little bit better. So I'll just break down for you some of the activities we have because I think you're going to find them exciting and want to be here for it. We'll start out in the morning on the first day of our national conference with our director here at Purdue University of the Global Trade Analysis Project, Tom Hurdle. Tom is going to talk with us about three issues that he sees as big issues in the world today that are affecting local farms, and those are around technology, climate, and water. And I'm really excited to hear what he says and hear him bring his expertise to our community of agribusiness people really for the first time at our national conference. We'll follow that with a bit of a response by my colleague Mike Gunderson, who is the research director here for the Center for Food and Agricultural Business, and he's going to take some of those issues that Tom raises and talk about some of the implications of that for agribusinesses and how we can help producers through some of the work that we do. After that, we're excited to present some work that we've been doing here over the last year on farmer sentiment, and we'll have two guests with us. Our two directors of the Center for Commercial Agriculture will be joining us, who will talk a little bit about how farmers are viewing the world today, what kinds of things are influencing them in their decision making. And at the time of that presentation, we'll have a year's worth of data to be able to talk with you a little bit about what farmers are thinking and what that means for you. After lunch, we'll turn our attention to the multi-generational farm study that we've been doing over the last year. And our goal there is to really be able to provide you with information that helps you deal with broadening farm families in typically growing operations that have more than one generation in them. We'll address two issues. One is what are the buying processes like and how do they differ between the two generations? And then we'll talk a little bit about how some of those areas may lead to conflict on the farm and what you can do to help avoid some of those conflicts with the customers that you serve. After that, it's going to be kind of cool because we're going to have two farm families here. So we will have two generations from two different farms, one from Canada. Our partners in this study are from Agri-Studies Canada. Justin Funk, who many of you have met, will be joining us for this and has helped with this research. And the other will be a U.S. father and son team, or perhaps even a mother and son team, who will be here to talk with you and allow you to ask some questions as they talk about how being a multi-generational farm shapes their business and the decisions that they make on it. The next morning, Justin and I will take what we heard from some of those farmers and really try to turn that into some implications for our go-to-market strategies, particularly on the sales side of what we do. And then we're going to have a panel of 2 or 3 marketing experts who are going to join us, and we're going to talk about how they're communicating today with multi-generational farms. Many organizations today have created next-gen growers or young farmer programs, and they'll talk a little bit about how they might relate to those. After that, I'm really excited that we will have Brent Gloy with us. Brent has been on our faculty here in the department here at Purdue University and has since 2 or 3 years ago transitioned back to the farm, so he remains visiting faculty here on our faculty, but he also is a multi-generational farmer. And Brent will bring together some of the things that we've talked about around global issues, around farmer sentiment, and around multi-generational farming. And I think it's going to be a great program. I'm sure you'll want to be here for it, and we'll be excited to have you.